when I was a little bit more away from practicing the faith as I should, I would look at that. I'm like, what do people mean by like they're called to do this and they heard God speaking? I didn't get that much. Truly, when I started going to adoration consistently, and there's another thing about life and putting the pieces in the puzzle, and that's why I'm in such a fortunate state right now of life. It's like I have a little adoration chapel that opens from like 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. And it's less than 10 minutes away. And so truly when I started sitting just at adoration, I didn't even know what it truly was, right? Like what do you do in adoration? Sure, I can pray, I can do my prayers, I can do a rosary. But then there's moments that I've walked in there where I'm like, God, I have no clue, like what, I'm just going to sit here. And in those moments, truly I've either sparks of ideas that have come or, feeling better about a particular decision. Adoration has been that for me, and that's what I've tried to focus my business decisions around, is when there's something difficult or even something small, it's like, hey, I got to make sure that there's room this week for sitting at the Adoration Chapel and just sitting with God with this. And truly what I told you before of the trust element of just, I don't know the best decision for this, I'm putting it here. And man, and like a day later, 2 days later, something happens, or I get an email about something, and it's almost like a little signal. And so one thing that I try not to do is present God with like, is it A or B, Lord? Like, give me the answer here. It's only these two things. And this has been a more of a trust element too, right? Of growing in that, of like, no, there's no A or B. There's C, D, E. Like there's all sorts of paths here. I don't know which one it is, but please, like I'm just giving it to you. And more often than not, it's not A or B. Like he's shown some other thing a few days later. And so I don't know if that particularly answers with the perspective of the question, or like the what you were trying to get out of it. But at least for me, business decisions, I've balanced it with just sitting at an adoration chapel.